Hi, welcome to Professor Kev Show. Got my buddy Pranav with us from Green AI. Good afternoon, my friend. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Good afternoon. Thank you so much for having me on today. Really
Hey, look,
appreciate it.
appreciate you taking the time. So jump right in. What is Green AI? Why'd you start it? I'm Green.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
Sure. So Green AI is essentially software that optimizes AI model development by optimizing GPU usage, making it more efficient. So I guess I can give you a little bit of background on why I got into this.
Yep.
So about a year ago, I was, working on a project for my AI class, and I was just kind of scrolling LinkedIn, just scrolling random like educational resources and stuff. And I saw this news headline. Carbon emissions from AI training are greater than the entire aviation industry, right? So, like you see that and you kind of take a step back, you let that sink in, and it's like, wow, that's crazy. But if you really think about it, the amount of AI exponentiating across every industry, it only makes sense. And so I started looking into this problem a little bit more, and I decided that, this is really something that I want to pursue because I've my life, my career, my degree to studying AI because I'm really passionate about it and the good that it can do for people. But knowing that there's a problem like this that exists, I really wanted to find a way to sort of solve it. So I worked on the problem a little bit. I talked to a couple of people, and then I found out that I go to Georgia Tech. There is a clean tech competition every year, like a pitch competition. So I decided to, what, try. Well, why not? Like, let me at least talk about this idea. At least raise some awareness, if anything. So I went to the competition. I talked about it, and I actually got an investment. So with this angel investment, I was like, wow, okay, so people believe in this idea. I really want to take it further. So I joined Georgia Tech's CreateX startup launch program, which is a 12-week startup accelerator, and incredible mentorship, incredible resources. And so I basically started building out, a solution to this idea. And I probably pivoted like 5 or 6 times. I started out in like I think I had like a consulting thing. There was like a carbon accounting thing. And so the way I kind of landed on the problem that I'm working, like sort of the technology I'm working on right now, is in one of my interviews, I talked to the chief scientist of our AI makerspace. So for context, Georgia Tech just got a bunch of AI hardware from NVIDIA to sort of basically build us like an AI makerspace. And he mentioned this one thing to me. It's like we really care about, the efficiency of our models. But a big thing that happens is when I'm trying to train a model, a lot of people don't use the right hardware. They sort of choose hardware that's like way too big for their application. And this ends up sort of using a lot of our resources and being very energy inefficient. And so I looked a little bit more into this and I realized that makerspaces across the US, data centers, makerspaces, anything AI hardware oriented faces the same issue. So basically I landed on this sort of technology where I'll give you if you'd like sort of a quick example of how it works, right? Let's say you're at a grocery store and you're shopping, but you only have one thing to buy on your shopping list. And you go and instead of taking like a small bucket or something like that, you take the last big cart available, right? And that's an example of being inefficient. And then the person behind you is shopping for his family of five, and now he's got to wait until you get your cart back because that was an inefficient use of resources.
Yep.
In the same manner, people building AI applications are choosing the biggest, most energy expensive GPUs out there, when in reality, they only need maybe like a smaller CPU or maybe a smaller GPU. So, in a nutshell, this is the sort of problem that I'm working on right now. And Green AI is a software that helps people optimize when they're trying to run their AI model to give them the most energy efficient GPU for their job.
Okay, so crystal ball time. What's the future hold? What are you hoping to accomplish?
Absolutely. So I think my core goal when I started this out remains the same, that I want to raise awareness about this issue. And I want people to keep an energy, green, conservative mindset moving forward when they're building their AI because AI is not going anywhere. It's truly finding its way into the heart of almost every industry around today. And because of that, I know that the world is going to rely on AI much more in the future. But the more that we think about how green and efficient that we build our AI with startups and software like this, I think the world is going to be a much better place because energy is the greatest terrestrial problem that we find today. Anything that we want to do, whether it's technology, medicine, education, finance, biology, everything relies on the use and efficient use of energy. And seeing that AI is the biggest technology in the world today and will be moving forward, I hope that this is a small step in the right direction to make good things happen.
What's the best way for people to reach out to you if they want to learn more about your idea?
Absolutely. So I'm on LinkedIn. You can find me on LinkedIn, and then my name is Prana Viswanathan, and then my startup is also linked in my bio. And we're currently in our private beta right now. So I'm building the script out with the Georgia Tech Makerspace, proof of concept, and going to scale out to more. So would love to chat. Happy to connect. happy to talk to anyone passionate about the idea. Let's make some good things happen.
Awesome. I appreciate you a few minutes calling the show. And as always, thanks for being my friend.
Thank you, Professor. Have a good one.